Hey guys, my name is Glenn and I am a commercial real estate agent in New Jersey. I'm going to give you tips whether real estate should be a career for you. What I'm not going to do, I've been doing real estate. I got my real estate license in 1998. I've been doing real estate ever since. So I'm going to give you, I'm going to tell you like it is for commercial real estate or even residential and let you know what a career in real estate is like to see if it's up for you. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat you and say you definitely should be in real estate. I'm going to give you honest answers about real estate. And remember, if you want to learn about real estate, consider subscribing to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. So at the end of this video, I'll give you what I think is the most important trait, whether you go into residential real estate or commercial real estate, that from my 20 years experience, that every successful realtor or real estate agent has. But let's say how you get a real estate license first. So in every state, you have to take a certain amount of hours in a class. You'll have to pass a school test and then usually take a state test. And then you will get a real estate license. Now, when you get a real estate license, you can't just start buying and selling stuff. You actually have to place that license with a real estate broker. Every state's different. I'm telling you what New Jersey is. You can look up your individual state and then you would work for that particular broker. So I could tell you from 20 years experience, it's not what you have to find your own deals, making cold calls and canvassing, meeting people in person, handing out flyers or talking to people, starting up conversations. When you first start out in real estate, your business is really going to come from people you know. So the bigger that sphere of influence you have, no matter what age you are, the more likely you'll find somebody. So in commercial real estate, that's what I've done for 20 plus years. If you wanted to start in residential, and you're 20-something years old right out of school, most of the people you know are probably also 20-something years old. It's kind of hard to get maybe a 40 or 50-year-old to buy or sell a house because they don't know you. They're going to see you as a young person with no experience. So the more stuff you're involved in, like I get a lot of leads. I play ice hockey. I get a lot of leads from people I play hockey with, and I'm really into cars. I actually have a car real estate channel. A car channel called Glenn's Car Collection. And that's how this whole thing started. I started doing some real estate vlogs on my car channel. And then, I think those people want to see car stuff and some people were really interested in real estate. So I just started this newly created real estate channel since there seemed to be a need for it. But I get a lot of real estate leads from car people because I don't have to worry about cold calling them. They're already warm leads because I know them. So they see me at the car meets every weekend. And if they need to sell their building or lease office space, they already know me and it's somebody they know. If they need to sell something, they're like, hey, I know Glenn. I'm confident he'll do a good job. I see that he's a successful guy. Same thing with residential. So my advice would be in a lot of activities where you can meet a lot of new people because then you'll be friends with those people. You'll make new friends, which will be fantastic. If the real estate thing doesn't work out, you'll have new friends. But then when those people say you're in residential and you're 20-something years old and out of school and you don't know what you want to do, you get a residential, well, you'll make friends with other 20-year-olds. And guess what? They're going to get married over the years and they're going to buy a house. And it may take a couple years to build a business, but then you'll have a good sphere of influence because most of your clients are going to be around your age. Commercial is totally different. I deal with people older than me or younger than me. But obviously, most people are going to buy a house residential-wise from people who are like them. Similar backgrounds, similar ages. So the more clubs and activities you're involved in, the more people you'll meet. If you're a homebody and always home, it's going to be tough to get business. Same thing with commercial. So I think the one trait that every successful real estate person that I've ever met that does sales, leasing, buying, and selling, is they're extroverts. They have a real personality where they can really go up to talk to anybody. They're confident. They're not shy. They're really extroverts, and you can't really teach changing somebody's personality. So a good way that I've always told people if they're interested in a career in real estate, whether it's residential or commercial, next time you go to the supermarket, next time you go buy a cup of coffee, next time you get gas, start a conversation with the person next to you. It doesn't have to be about real estate. You can talk about the weather, talk about their car, talk about that whether you like that coffee or not, and see if you can keep conversation going, because that's how you're going to canvas business, whether it's over the phone or whether it's in person. And you have to be confident that you know what you're talking about, and you have to be able to keep a conversation going. If you ever get a meeting with a potential, buyer or seller, and you really can't strike up a conversation with them, I promise you're not going to get that deal. So if you're maybe on the shy side, you're really going to have to come out of the box to make a living in real estate. And building a real estate business probably takes 5 years. So if you're married and looking for a career change, hopefully your significant other has a steady job where you can go a couple years if you don't really have an income. If you can make it to year 5, you'll be very successful. I'm on year 20 right now, and I think I've been very successful over the years. I've done hundreds of transactions, probably 1,000 transactions, who knows, over 20 years. I lost count a long time ago. But one way is being extroverted. You really have to be able to meet with people, talk with people, talk to everybody you see, start conversations. They don't have to be creepy, long conversations, but say hi to everybody and just get that out of your system so it's easy for you to walk up to somebody and start talking to them, because that's what you'll have to do to get a real estate business. And even if you're involved in groups or clubs and stuff like that, you always want to be an extrovert so everybody in that club knows you, everybody in that group knows you. So, and let them know what you do for a living in real estate. Like I used to keep, when I was young, in my 20s in real estate, I played ice hockey a lot with hundreds of different people, maybe 1,000 different people, and I didn't want to mix work with pleasure. And, once I did mix work with pleasure, my real estate business took off because all these people wanted to use me because they were confident if I could, be on the ice with them, fight on the ice with them at the hockey rink, I can definitely, sell their office building or at least find them their next office space or warehouse space. So that's kind of how you do it in business. So what you really need to do to be a successful career is, find hobbies you like. Don't just join a club that you have no interest in. Find something you like, so in case you don't get business or it takes a while. But now you have something in common with those guys. If you both love yoga, or you both love volleyball, or you both love skiing, those are people where your business is going to come from. But you just have to have a personality, and that's something you can't teach, I think. You either have that or not. So I don't want to sugarcoat real estate. It can be a very rewarding career, but I would say 9 out of 10 people who get a real estate license don't make it. So that's just something you could do to see, as a test to see if you're good with real estate. If you're really uncomfortable with talking to strangers and you never get over that, then maybe real estate is not for you. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos. I'll make more, and share with your friends so our channel can grow. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. If you have any real estate leads, I'm a commercial real estate agent in New Jersey. So if you need to sell a building or lease or renew warehouse or office space, you can contact me at Glenn, real estate expert at gmail.com. So Glenn with 2 N's, real estate expert at gmail.com. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Take care.